I kind of want to, start off whew, with I guess the Warriors. You know, now you're probably thinking, why are you talking about the Warriors? Like they're not gonna be in the playoffs. Well, for next season, you know, for me personally, I think it's time to if I were the Warriors, I would trade Draymond Green next season. And the reason for that is, I feel like something internally is going on with the Warriors, but they're just keeping on the hush hush right now. Ever since, Draymond Green is on that Clutch Sports right now. When you think of Clutch Sports, you automatically associate with LeBron James.
You've been on that Taco Tuesday and all of this other stuff.
Right? I mean, everyone knows, LeBron James runs Clutch Sports, but it's, under the premise that no, it's like, Rich Paul and stuff. But the reason why they're so big is because of LeBron James, So, and they're just associated 100% with LeBron James. So, you can just theoretically go off from there that, dude, LeBron James' best friend, it's LeBron James stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I saw that video of Draymond Green talking about like how LeBron James is arguably, the greatest of them all. It's like his record's flawless and stuff. I think to myself, man, like what happened to this guy? Like, this guy went from, talking real spicy to LeBron James, like calling him, he's a B. And LeBron James coming off that holier than thou stuff, like, don't call me that, I'm a father of three. Like, what does that got to do with anything? I've always wondered that. What does that got to do with anything? Like, so what? Like, talk back and stuff. Like he doesn't condone this kind of stuff. Like, man, I don't know. That's kind of weak, but that's another topic for another day. But there's something going on. I think like, with Draymond Green liking the whole like Aisha tweet thing and how she's fake and stuff. Like, why would you like that? Like, isn't that your boy? Like, one of the teams you go to war with, like Steph Curry, like stuff like that. And, ever since like, it felt kind of off when he went onto that Maverick Carter show where they're just talking mad stuff about, Steph Curry.
Second in rebounds, first in blah, blah, blah. So Scotty covered all these other bases. It's just like the Warriors. Like, the world knows Steph can't fucking play defense. Steph can't guard. I'm 38, haven't played a decent game of basketball in probably 18 years. Since I was 20. Steph would have trouble guarding me. But
it's defense and stuff. And I was like, dude, like, how? They're like talking actual trash about Steph Curry's defense right in front of Draymond Green. And Draymond Green, he doesn't defend Steph Curry whatsoever. Like, from what I remember, he doesn't defend. Like, he's like, Steph Curry, they hide Steph Curry on defense and whatnot and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, there's a misconception of Steph Curry's defense. Steph Curry is average.
LeBron is just, you see LeBron's hairline falling back, he's just stressing out. Curry doesn't have a single gray hair in his body. He just has perfect skin. His hairline is not receding at all. Man, I'm so blessed to watch this.
Defense, right? Like, you can see him, he actually tries and stuff. It's just that, he just doesn't have the athleticism and he has poor foot placements and stuff. So he gets tripped up a lot of times, like on his own feet. But he actually tries. I mean, he plays the passing lanes and whatnot too to get steals. Sometimes he'll have some good stops, but it's average to say the least. Now, I'm not saying Steph Curry is like a world beater or whatever in regards to defense, but he actually tries. Like, by all like metrics and stuff, like if you actually measure his defense, it's just average. I mean, and that's the best you can ask for Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's on a constant movement on offense and like running and stuff. Like, most of his energy is gonna be on offense.
That shot just gives me butterflies, man. Kind of makes me blush too when he does that, bro.
But you know, ever since that, it kind of struck me as odd. Like, I'm like, huh. You know, I think like Draymond Green's time is over with the Warriors. Like he got paid, and yeah, that's about that. I mean, there's essentially not much loyalty in the NBA nowadays. I mean, in my opinion, I think that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they will be Warrior lifers. Now, Draymond Green, on the other hand, like, not so much. I mean, when you think about the Splash Brothers, there's only two people. I mean, it's Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. Now, for them to win, you know, a championship in the next couple seasons, I think Draymond Green has got to go. Because, like, you know, going off as 2 seasons ago, ever since, you know, Draymond Green blew up on Kevin Durant, there was an issue and rumors going on that, you know, that Warriors were willing to trade Draymond Green to keep Kevin Durant. And there's going to be like a lot of issues of who's going to get paid this season. If Kevin Durant gets paid, Draymond Green wouldn't get paid the max, and he was looking for the max, and he signed Clutch Sports during that time. And, you know, people are thinking that, you know, why would you sign Draymond Green over Kevin Durant? You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Durant is basically the best player on the team, so why would you, you know, sign an inferior player compared to another one just based off of based off them being a longer tenure, and you being drafted by the Warriors? Like, they're just going off that kind of logic, right? You know, then drama comes out, that spat between Kevin Durant and Draymond Green happened, where he denied him the ball for some odd reason. And I guess it was just boiling down. It was just like a breaking point for Kevin Durant. Like, you know what? I'm out of here. Like, I ain't got to deal with this stuff. And then later, which ironically forced, you know, Kevin Durant out and gets
the relationship you had with Draymond Green. Speak to whether or not that had any impact whatsoever in your decision to leave Golden State.
Yeah, I wish that wouldn't have happened. I feel like that was a situation that definitely could have been avoided. It really came out of nowhere.
There, because I don't recall an answer to this question. Did that play a role in you leaving Golden State?
A little bit, yeah, for sure.
Draymond Green paid and stuff, so it's gonna, like, for me, I think like there's some internally going on where it ain't gonna be the same anymore between Draymond Green and Steph Curry, because, like, dude, why would you like that tweet? Like, it kind of like it's gonna bring up drama. I already know the whole precedent. It's gonna be like, oh, you know, like it was an accidental like and stuff, whatnot. And, you know, it's all, you know, swept under the rug. You know, Steph Curry and I, you know, we made up.
This is very insulting, not only for Steph Curry, but as Steph Curry fans as well, bro. Like, this is just, what is this, man? Who made this song? This is not nice. This is very mean. You just say
It's gonna be all that kind of messy stuff. I think stuff like that breaks up teams and stuff, and, you know, internally, I think it's over for the Warriors unless they get rid of Draymond Green. Like, we seen what Draymond Green did, you know, this season, like, you know, averaging triple single.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Hey, there you go. Hey, Shaq, Draymond don't talk as much since he's having that triple single. need Draymond. What do you average in check? A triple single.
And whatnot. Like, look, Draymond Green, people will say like his impact is overrated on the Warriors. You know, in a way, I kind of agree. Like, dude, it's kind of easy to just focus on defense and, you know, bringing the ball up, playing that role when you have two of the greatest shooters, you know, of all time. And, you know, running a super efficient, you know, offense. But, you know, now that you have the team on your own, like, you know, what did you do now? Like, you weren't really the same player as you were with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, right? So now, you know, I feel like Draymond Green is a little bit more expendable now, which is why this is the best time to trade him, because, like, you know, people are going to be trading based off his name. And, you know, there's certain, like, players that you can probably replace Draymond Green with. Whether they get to that or not, it remains to be seen. I mean, like, what kind of, like, the Warriors like to play small, right? I mean, Draymond Green, maybe he gets traded to, I don't know, like Orlando for I don't know, Aaron Gordon. Just throwing it out there, something like that. I mean, Aaron Gordon's always been like a tweener between like a small forward and power forward. Same thing as Draymond Green. He can play the Draymond Green role to the lesser extent. I mean, just be a third option with Steph and Klay. I mean, we don't know how Klay. I think Steph, there's no nerve injury on his hand, but it's on his non-shooting hand. I think it should be fine. Klay Thompson, we don't know how he's going to look like with his ACL tear. But, you know, with extra rest, I think it should be good. You know, Draymond Green, you swap it for, I don't know, Aaron Gordon. Because Orlando, they're trying to get rid of Aaron Gordon. I think they're going to roll with Jonathan Isaac, who's going to be pretty good. Maybe they can get Aaron Gordon and, you know, Mo Bamba for Draymond Green. I mean, who knows? I mean, Orlando's been lacking kind of like that guard play. I mean, it's been good because they've gotten Fultz for their future guard play, but, you know, maybe, you know, they put Draymond Green to help alleviate some of that ball handling duty with Fultz, you know, Jonathan Isaac, Vucevic. Just throwing it out there. I mean, who else, you know, can they even trade for? That's just throwing it out there. You know, maybe they do it. You know, I think Aaron Gordon can fit with the Warriors, and then they draft Jonathan and Wiseman. And then we'll see what happens with the championship run, if they can either offload Wiggins or Wiggins turns it around, because who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Like, for me, like, Draymond Green kind of crossed the line right there in a way with Steph Curry, where, dude, like, that's your boy. Like, why would you say stuff? Why would you do something like that? That's just my take. Like, you know, stuff like that builds over and over in the season, and then there's something that's going to snap. And Draymond's a pretty emotional person. But then, you know, ever since that Clutch Sports signing, like, he's been on that favor and on that side of LeBron James. So, you know, kudos to LeBron James, I guess, for slowly taking over the Warriors locker room and messing up their chemistry.